How do you feel about getting endorsed by a website like Temasek Review? How is that?
Well, it's their personal endorsement, voluntary. I can't prevent anyone from wanting to come and endorse me. So it's good. I mean, people from all diverse sources giving me endorsement. I wouldn't rule that out. I reach out to everyone.
But with the reputation that Temasek Review has gotten, and the fact that you yourself have asked for a dignified campaign, do you think there is some kind of conflict there?
I don't see a conflict. The online the online mechanism is open to all, so you cannot really control much on views.
Okay, can we ask you a few more questions as well? Regarding your statements about being independent from the PAP, but some have seen that especially yesterday there were a lot of SDP supporters, and some of the things that you have proposed are quite similar to what the SDP has proposed, what you yourself proposed when you were with the SDP. So can you say that you're truly an independent candidate when you are very associated with the SDP?
Well, I am. Well, the SD, my economic ideas. I've gone through this before. My economic ideas are shared by a lot of parties, not just SDP. And even where I support free market, I think it's consistent with the PAP manifesto of free market too, and of the other parties. So does that make me aligned with PIP? No, my ideas. Of course, I need a platform to argue to certain, and they've got a strong ideology and they support my ideology. And I do not see that as being a vehicle for the SDP. This is a vehicle for ideas, and this is a free market of ideas. And you just pursue your ideas, and it's not the monopoly of any political party.
But nevertheless, you have attracted a lot of attention with a lot of people who are supportive of the SDP. So, I mean, do you think that this might, be a hindrance to your image, or?
Well, I don't think so, because I made it very clear that this is above party politics. And frankly, before I came, I met a number of ex-PAP staff, and they were giving me support. They were very unhappy that the PAP has deviated from the original ideology of public service, of putting people first, of not being motivated by money or high salaries, and and being divorced from the common man.
You have mentioned these PAP supporters before. Could you tell us more about them? Who are they? Are they ex-grassroots people?
Some of them are ex-grassroots people. They are and they are ex-MPs as well. Ex-MPs as well.
Okay, could you name them?
No, I could. I don't. I will not give you names.
Okay, but how have they supported you?
Well, they give me ideas. They give me ideas and say that, there is a diversity of opinion even within PAP.
What kind of ideas?
Well, like how to reach out to the people and all that.
How many? What's the
quite a
percentage?
few.
What's the percentage like of them in your supporter camp? Can you?
Well, quite a few.
50%?
Quite a few. Oh, I wish you were true. Maybe it's 90%.
Okay, last question, please.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a few more questions. Can we also ask you, you talked about the email yesterday.
Yeah.
You did not address one thing that the email said, which was about the fact that you left Stanchart also because of poor performance. You were asked to leave.
No, I think I don't want to go through. The credibility of the writer has been thrown into doubt because there are lots of factual inaccuracies. I just want to stop there, and I do not want to give this person the credibility that he doesn't have. So that's all I want to say. I do not want to waste people's time, engage in all these things.
Okay, can we ask you about the fundraising? I see you have a donation box today.
Yeah.
Asking donations from the public.
Well, I think they are free to donate if they want to.
Okay.
And a lot of people printed things on their own, pamphlets on their own, flyers on their own, and they show me.
Yeah.
So I didn't ask them.
That gentleman Zheng Huoyan, he said that he asked your permission to.
Only now he asked.
Only now he asked. Okay, so you gave it to him, is it?
Well, I say, go ahead if you want to print.
Okay, but can you tell us, what is your target for reaching donations?
Well, as much as they want to give, I won't stop them.
How much have you collected? You started the donation last night.
Well, I haven't checked. I haven't checked the account yet.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Tan. Can you just tell us, what do you think of the walkabout today?
I think the reception is quite enthusiastic, and mainly coming from a lot of old people, and they have lots of problems telling me about their health and not having any jobs and jobs taken away by foreign workers. And that's why they are in their 60s and 50s. They are still just hanging around, eating at hawker centers, sitting around, having a cup of coffee. And they could do some work, but they don't have work. And they say they put the blame on foreign workers.
So I would like to just keep asking you once more. You know, you said just now that that Temasek Review endorsing you, right? You said that you can't stop people from doing it, but do you welcome it? Do you embrace
Well,
it?
I embrace support from anybody who wants to embrace it. But even as I said in my press statement earlier on, the president should be accessible to all, because this country has been very divided. And it's divided because there were people who have not made it in life, in society, and have been ignored. And I think we should do something for them.
Don't you think that welcoming the support of a website does not have that engages in a sort of politics that may conflict with your dignified campaign?
Well, I don't see it that way. I see it as them coming to support me. They have their own views about other things, but they supported me as well. It's just like there are lots of people who support PAP too, the ruling party, and they do other things outside the political support.
But don't you think that endorsements might drive away the support of other people who are more moderate?
Well, I think people will see what are the reasons why they support, and they give the reasons why they support. And if they agree with them, then they will not be frightened away, will not be put off. So there are certain reasons that given by anybody who wants to support. It's not just the Temasek Review, but a lot of other people have sent me on Facebook and all that, expressing their support and why they should vote for me. I think I receive, even from other supporters. Well, the names are there. The names are on the Facebook.
Okay, but you said that you welcome on your image of being, possibly being an anti-government or SDP. You said you welcome all this. But I mean, what I'm asking is that would you embrace this image? Are you happy with this image that you may be painted as anti-government or as SDP?
No, I don't see it this way. A lot of people have already told me that they see them as somebody different, above politics, and they will vote accordingly. I mean, it is made very clear by everybody, including the Prime Minister, that this is above partisan politics. And we behave that way, and we welcome anybody who will support us. I have a year for anybody, a year to listen to anybody.
Any other questions? Sorry, I do have one more question. Yesterday you made some remarks, that could have been interpreted obliquely to refer to other candidates, such as Tan Jee Say and Tony Tan. You said something along the lines of, you're not here to say nice things like, unifying a country with multiracialism, and you're not here to make motherhood statements, right, on the economy. So, I mean, do you feel that such statements that you made yesterday were justified, given that you have also said that you want to have a dignified contest?
I don't think that there is any indignity in making those statements. I just want to make sure that to differentiate myself from the other candidates. Obviously, I know that multiracialism is important, reuniting the people is important, and knowledge of the economy is important, but I want to differentiate myself from these people, these statements, because I see myself meeting the objective of the elected president, which is to provide checks and balances on the government. People must not forget that is the primary objective of the elected president. You want to unite the country through multiracialism, you could do so without being elected. You could be appointed by the Prime Minister to do that job. You could be the head of state, famous academic or whatever, a very avuncular. You can shake people's hands, but you can do that without being elected.
Right. So when you were making those remarks, were you intending to refer to those candidates because they were very clear?
No, well, I want to differentiate myself from the others, and I want to tell people what my role is, where I stand, not just on this ceremonial thing, but more than that. And I see myself unifying role because times have changed. The basic cause of this disunity, division in Singapore is the unhappiness over economic policies.
So you didn't mean any sort of...
No, nothing of that sort.